question that I have is for black people. Why, when we talk about Deion Sanders, we talk about leveling up? Now, my question is to you is how is leaving a black university leveling up? Wouldn't that mean you would have to stay there and fix the problems of that university? That's leveling up. But look at this. White people had no leagues and don't even have the athletes that we have, but own all the leagues. That's called leveling up. They have everything in their possession. They don't give their things away. Look what we did to rap. We let them come in and they hated rap and they took it from us. So that's not leveling up. That's going backwards and not creating generational wealth. This is why we don't have any institutions. And look at the black colleges. They're suffering because of our mindset of leveling up. Basically, a no-look pass word phrase for selling out. You don't take your things to other people for they can build and make themselves strong as a unit. We stick together as a unit and keep our own things and not selling our things to them is leveling up. And building up black universities is leveling up. Now, there's a group of people who live in Colombia, right? They have wars, and were supposed to be slaves in Colombia, right? Now they have their own city in Cartagena called Palenque, where they police their own neighborhoods and they live there amongst themselves, create their own food, and protect each other. And the only thing that they come in the city for is to make money to bring back to Palenque, their own free town that they fought for. Now, answer this for me. We don't have anything because we sell it to those people who keep their foot on our throat. These people have room to breathe. Now go look up the people in Palenque and look at their city and how they're sharing their wealth amongst each other. They're not the richest people, but they're happy because they have each other and still know the principles of unity and not selling out. The word you guys cover up by saying leveling up. Where have we gone since we joined these institutions? Nowhere. And look at Deion. He's controlled. He thought he would go there with his son, Well Off Media, and do the same thing he did at Jackson State. Nope, they took it. Or didn't take it. He has to move the way that they want to because it doesn't fit their culture. So basically, they told us our culture is trash. But Deion calls that leveling up. Charles Barkley and Shannon Sharp. These people have no allegiance to us, and when they speak, you need to listen very meticulously to what they say because they are selling us out. Look at Deion. Oh, how beautiful Colorado is and how much crime, but he doesn't talk about the rape culture on that campus. How black students and athletes are being accused of rape by white women. That's not even an issue or a topic to talk about because you know why? The grass is greener on the other side to sellouts. And another issue I have with black people and all this great blackness at HBCUs is just selling out to this Greek life. You people give more to Greek life because that's leveling up in your deluded minds. You give more to Greek life than you do to your own black colleges. HBCUs don't even donate to each other for we can grow as institutions. But you know what they do? They are so proud of Greek life and wearing their silly letters. When we are Africans or black people, but we love this Greek life and all this stuff. Everything that's white gives us validation and throws us to the bottom. Look how we talk about our universities. We're leveling up. Yeah, you guys don't even get it. You guys are the Negroes that sold the Negro League. So you can level up. We had all the talent around us in our leagues, football, basketball, baseball, all that's gone because you guys leveled up and now we're here. And that's the same mentality. But you can't fool me with that leveling up. It's called selling out. Chinese people don't do it. Arabs don't do it. They come to the table and trick Caucasians for they could get what they want. Or if it doesn't benefit the group, they won't do it. But we only look for things that benefit ourselves because we are selfish people. That's why we don't join each other for holidays. That's why Jackson State and HBUs don't donate to the college, but they donate all their money to this silly Greek life stuff. A bunch of buffoons jumping around acting like Sambos, dancing in Jezebel movement and these band stuff, but we think this is culture. Yo, our culture is whoredom and trash and stupidness. We are not growing as a people. We're going backwards at a faster pace because in our minds, joining these people and giving away our resources is leveling up. Look at Africa. Over there paying the French for their resources that they give them. A bunch of buffoons and fools. But people say Trump is a racist. Yeah, he might be, but he's telling the truth. Africa is a SHIT country because its leaders sells the people out, taking kickbacks like Dion did. How can we prosper with that mentality? And our elders, they're done. They still worship Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton and Shannon Sharp and Deion Sanders, a man who told us that God sent him there. So now you can lay on God and there's no consequences. And that's why I never joined Christianity or any of these religions, because I'm way wiser than that. And the thing is this, I know the truth. If you can't stop your own actions, you will be a fool and a weak individual for the rest of your life, because you are the God of that body. And the statement is free will. You have the right to exercise the way in which you want to live, but there are consequences. If you go against the gander, you will be that foolish goose that everybody attacked. And in that statement, if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. So all this stuff that those guys are talking about, they're not serving us. They're serving themselves because they're devil-minded. That's why everything that come out of their mouth is carnal. Louis Vuitton, stuff the bag. When you hear that kind of talk, you're talking to people who aren't loyal and who can be purchased for a small fee. It's time to wake up. And when will we stop selling ourselves and create unity amongst Black people? First, we need to start at home in our own families because we don't support each other. And the only reason why we visit each other because white people make holidays so they could take our money because we're fools and don't see it. And all you boule aunts and uncles, you can go lay down because you are not the leaders in our community. We looking at your work and it doesn't work. You wanted to integrate and look where we are now. We had our own cities, but you guys always want to join these people unions and they don't want us. When will we get that? It's time to wake up. We've been slaves for too long and we have to kill this groupie mentality and the spirit of these coons and sellouts who keep us in this same loop with the same way of ignorant thinking. And the Christians are the worst. If you want to find a devil, go to church, because a person in church tells you in the statement every time they walk on the door, they need God to save them. They can't maintain themselves, so they will always be a devil. And beware of those people because they do us no good.